Here's how to buy dirt cheap apartment buildings through tax lien and deed investing. I'm talking up to 90 to 99% off of market value on apartment buildings that will pay you residual income. So find out how, because this is a very unique approach that you probably won't find anywhere else. So as you know, apartment buildings and commercial buildings are some of the best ways to create that legacy wealth and have that residual income every single month. Now, one of the biggest problems is obviously, where do you find these apartments? They're super expensive and it's really hard to get into the game. Now, some of the things I'm going to talk about will probably sound too good to be true and you probably won't believe me, but a small percentage of you watching this will believe me and will actually go on to get amazing deals. So I'll start with one of my favorite commercial buildings. So actually, it wasn't an apartment building. It was a funeral home and a limousine business, a commercial business. It was worth 75 grand. I bought it for 6,300 bucks, and the thing paid me $1,000 per month in rent. All right. Now, my friend Brad bought an apartment building for only $50 at a tax deed sale. So this thing was 10 units and he fixed it up, and I think each unit's paying about $1,500 per month in rent. So before you jump to conclusions, let's talk about how did Brad get this apartment building for only $50. So here's the thing. A lot of these apartment buildings, maybe they're vacant. Maybe they need to be fixed up. Odds are you're not going to get an occupied apartment building for up to 90 to 99% below market value. But what's happening is there's a lot of apartment buildings that maybe they're vacant, all right? Maybe they need to be fixed up. Maybe they're boarded up, all right? You need to be going for diamonds in the rough here, and they are out there. There are 3,300 counties in the US, and all of these counties will have, obviously, tax liens going on the property. So when it comes to these properties, some of these home runs, what's going to happen is a lot of the times the county just wants to get them fixed up and back paying taxes and contributing back to the local county economy. So for example, in Brad's situation, the county said, you know what, 50 bucks, take it, but you have to have this thing fixed up within the next 12 months and back paying taxes. All right. So that was one of the conditions for getting that property, and literally $50. I know for people watching this, like, that is just so far out of the zone of reality. But what I love about tax liens and deeds is it's the only business where you can get these types of home runs if you stick to it and you're diligent.